with joy and clapping ovation, everyone help me make welcome Mr. Tialobi Philip, the leader of the 381OM/PK team. Can you appreciate Mr. Philip? Welcome him, show him some love, show him some love, show him some love. Mr. Philip, you are welcome. You are welcome. You can share your screen now.
Thank you, boss.
Yes.
Thank you, boss.
Welcome.
Okay. Good evening, Achievers team. Good evening to each and every one of you. We have limited time, so we're going to just go straight. This is going to be a technical training, meaning we're going to do all the technical stuff. I'm excited to be here. If you can hear me and you can see me, just type 1 on the comment section. If you can hear me and you can see me, type 1 on the comment section. I hope you can also see the screen for those of you typing ones. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so understanding your DTC. You've just got your username and password. You need to know the steps, what steps to take for you to, first of all, open up your DTC and then be able to use it efficiently. It's just like a man who wants to play soccer. You have your tool, and your tool is your football. So you want to be able to understand, use your tool. They talk about ball control when it comes to football. So the players with the best ball control are the best players in the court. So if you understand the tool that you have, which is your DTC, you got your username and password, you need to be able to maximize it. You need to be able to know the intricacies of your DTC, your distributor tracking center. For those of you who have just been newly registered, DTC is the distributor tracking center. And this training will help you understand that. So first of all, you got your username and password. You need to be able to log in now. Most of you, your leaders will send you the link to click. So you click the link, it takes you to your Chrome, and then you log in through Chrome. I'm going to be moving between Chrome and my slide, just between Chrome and my slide. Now, I want a volunteer, somebody to send me privately. If you go to the chat section, you see where it says direct message. Somebody should send me his username and password. Let's use it for this training. A willing volunteer, send me your username and password, direct message. Don't send it on the platform. Okay, I've got Mr. Davison. Okay, so I'm going to use Mr. Davison's DTC. It's okay, I've gotten one. Very good. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Davison. Okay, so you got your username and password. Hold on. Wow, so many volunteers. I like this family. So you've got your username and password. Let me just quickly write this down. Okay, so you got your username and password. The first thing you do is you go to the website that you were given, and then you log in. Let me just quickly say, these are the 3 things we're going to be going through. I'm going to be as fast as possible so that we can get all the way to the end so that you benefit maximally from this training. I'm going to be talking about your registration, how you started, and then the recruitment, how you get other people to get started also, and then your reorder, which is the last part of this. Now, these are the 3 R's to maximize your business. So talking about the DTC. After you've gotten your products, I'm sure you know your products, each and every of your product pack. You get either pack A or pack B. You get all that. And then it's time to log in. So you get your username and password, you log in, you see the details, you are given the website. So once you go to the website, you see something like this. Always refresh your screen before you log in. For most of you who are old timers in the business, you know to refresh first. Once you get to this screen, refresh first before you log in. Always refresh. Now, once you get here, sign in. Don't click on register. No register. Just click on sign in straight. Now, once you sign in, it will take you to your DTC. If you click on register, it will take you to a separate page, a totally different page for the registration. Only people in the encoding room can use this page. So you have no business with this. Now, points to note when you are submitting your details for encoding. When they say submit your details to your leader, you've made your payment, and then they say submit your details. Make sure you know that the names you are submitting is very, very important. Submit the name that is exactly the same name with what is on your bank account, the name on your BVN, because editing of names takes a whole lot of rigorous process. You don't want to be caught up in that process. Another thing for you to know is that your DTC cannot be transferred. You cannot say, okay, I don't want to do again. Can you transfer my DTC to someone else? Can I sell out my DTC and all that? That is not possible. You cannot transfer your DTC. You can't change your encoding position once it's done. You should know all these points. You cannot change your encoding. If you have been encoded under Mr. B, you cannot say, no, I don't like Mr. B's face anymore. Transfer me to Mr. A. It cannot be done. Now, transferable to immediate family, yes. Through your bank account, because your bank account is linked to your next of kin. So yes, you can give your username and password to your next of kin. So yes, you can transfer your account to your next of kin. Now, once your account is open, I'm going to run this very fast before we log into Mr. Dave's account. I'm just going to take through the rudiments. Now, once you open your account, you see that your DTC, your dashboard, there is a menu on the side. I want you to take a lot of screenshots and notes, because I don't think you'll be able to go with, you'll not be able to log in and then use the Zoom at the same time. So screenshots, after we are done, then you can go to your DTC and then practice. Now, if you look at the side of your DTC, you see your menu. There's a menu bar. If you cannot see the menu bar, there are 3 dash on the top right. On the top right corner, if you are using your phone, there are 3 dash on the top right corner. Click that dash and then the menu bar will appear. And then you see settings. Most of you who have just gotten your DTC, the first thing you see there is settings and dashboard. You don't see anything else. What you do is you quickly edit your profile. You go to your profile and then you edit your profile. Once you edit your profile, the most important things to put on your profile is the address and your phone number. Address and phone number. So you put your address and your phone number on your profile. If you click your profile, you see all these arrangements. I'm going to open Mr. Dave's DTC and then we're going to see all this. So you put in your name and then you put in your address and then you put in your mobile number. Your address includes your resident address, your state, and then the country. Those 3, it goes together. The address, the state, the country, those 3. Once you fix them in, you go down and then you click submit. You see the submit button is down there. Click submit. We'll go through all this with Mr. Dave's DTC. You click submit and then voila, refresh. Once you refresh, your DTC will open fully. Let me go to Mr. Dave's DTC and let's just toggle that. So I'm going to stop sharing now and then I'm going to share. Okay, very good. Okay, so this, I hope you can see this screen. Okay, so this is the screen for the empowered consumerism. I'm going to put Mr. Dave. Okay. Did I say it? Okay. Okay. So sign in. So we should be in a few minutes. Okay. So once you sign in, this is what you see. Mr. Davidson. Okay, very good. Very good. I'm going to cover some things. Okay. Now, as soon as you log into the DTC, you see settings. Go to settings. Go to profile. Yeah, this is real time now. I'm liking Mr. Davidson's DTC. It's amazing. Now, you go to settings, go to profile, you see your address. I hope you can see the screen. Put in your address, put in the country, put in the region or the state. Once you do that, these are the most important things. And then you put in your phone number, address, country, region, phone number. Once you've done that, click submit. Once you submit, refresh your screen. Once you refresh your screen, the entire dashboard comes out. The entire dashboard is what I'm moving here. You see Mr. Davidson's profile picture, then you see the entire menu bar. I'm going to the dashboard now because Mr. Davis' account is updated. Update your account. The first thing you do once you get your username and password is to update your account. And then I think the next is, once you've updated your account, you go to transactions. There's something we always do there. Go to transaction. Go to transaction. Once your account is updated, you go to transaction, you see travel rewards. For those of you who are new, you have product rewards. That's what you'll be seeing there. Change that to travel rewards. Change that product reward, change it to travel rewards. Why? Because every 10th pair is your GCs. They call it gift check. So your first pair, you are going to get your matching bonus. A pair is a matching bonus. So we understand where we are. A pair is a matching bonus. From your first matching bonus to your 8th matching bonus, you are going to get cash on your DTC. So you'll be seeing your matching bonus coming in to your DTC. And then your 9th and your 10th pair means your 9th and your 10th matching bonus, you will not get any money. You'll be wondering, what's this thing match now? Where is my pairs? You get it as GC. So your 9th and your 10th pair will become a GC, a gift check, either for you to get more products, which is the product reward, or for you to get travel rewards. Okay, so every once in a year, the company rolls out what we call the all expense paid trips. So depending on the number of gift checks that you have, depending on the number of travel gift checks that you have, you'll be able to travel. So if the company says, okay, for this year, everybody that has 100 travel gift checks will be traveling to the Philippines free. So you need to have gift checks. So that's why you change that from product rewards to travel rewards, so that your 9th and your 10th pair will be accumulating for your gift checks. Some of you have 1 gift checks already. Some of you have, let's go to Mr. Davidson's dashboard. Let's see how many gift checks he has accumulated. Okay, so Mr. Davidson has accumulated 30 gift checks in total. So 30 gift checks, he still has a long way to go. Okay. So let's move. I think the next point will be, next point we are going to is, I hope we can see my screen. I think I just popped it. Let's stop sharing. Okay, very good. Okay, just hold on a bit. I think we're past. Yeah, very good. Okay, so let's move on a bit. Now, there's a menu on the side. It shows you the entire, I don't want to use Mr. Davidson's menu. Now, it shows you how much you have made. You see your left and your right. You see you have some points on your left, you have some points on your right, depending on the balance of your business. Maybe you have a lot of people on your left than more people on your right. You see the points. The points will be accumulated more where there are more people. Now, every single registration in our business is 700 points, if you want to calculate it. Every single registration in our business is 700 points. So every single person that is registered into your business counts for 700 points. So you see the points accumulating more on the side that has more registrations. And then you see other things like your 5th pair. You can see it on my screen. That's for the product GCs. You can see your total referral bonus. Referral bonuses are 4,005 currently. So your total referral bonus will be counting there. Your total pair earnings. Pair is matching bonus. So your total matching bonus will also be counting. And then you see other things. Or every single summary of your accounts are in that menu. Let's move forward a bit. And then as people come into your business, as people are registered, you'll be seeing it in the activity, in the network activity. You'll be seeing it as something like a news feed, like your Facebook page. You'll be seeing the news feed there as people are registered. Now, if you want to know how many people are registered in your business, go to your genealogy. So immediately under the dashboard, that's where the genealogy is. Just go to the genealogy, you see that. I also open Mr. David's genealogy, Mr. Davidson's genealogy, so that we can see also, can take a peek, a sneak peek into that. Now you can see on the genealogy section, you see every single connected person to you, everybody that is connected to you. Now on the structural part, you see the first 31 accounts on the structural part. So you see your 15 accounts, and then who is under your 15, the first 15, and then the next line. So you see every single part that has an icon. I'm currently on 9. You can see my cursor on 9. Every single part that has an icon means that somebody has been registered there. And every single part that there is no icon, it means that nobody is registered there. You can see 19 is empty, 23 is empty, 29 is empty. So every single part that there is icon means that an account has been registered there. And every single part where there is no icon, it means that there is no person registered there. Okay, Davidson says very scattered. Don't worry about it. We'll be able to, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now, okay, so immediately below this structure, you see the outline. I think we should go to Mr. Davidson's genealogy. Mr. Davidson, don't worry about it. We'll just peruse and then we'll run out. Okay. So, Mr. Davidson, so you come to your menu, the menu bar, click genealogy. So let's see how the genealogy is. For those of us who are new to the business, your genealogy might not contain so much right now. But for those who are as old as Mr. Davidson, we'll see. Okay, so far so good. Mr. Davidson's genealogy, you can see from the genealogy that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, there are registrations already done there. 8, 9 is, there are registrations there. 10 and 11 is empty. And then 16 is not empty, but 17 to 23 is empty. Now, what this tells you, if you are a good student of your DTC, what this tells you is that, okay, in those parts that are free, you can actually indicate for accounts to be put there. You can tell your upline, if you are planning to go for 15, it means that number 1 to 15 is yours. So what you do is you say, okay, Mr. Upline, I now have some money. I want to put some more accounts. Put it in number. I want to put 3 accounts. So please register it at position 5, 10, and 11. So you can do that. But if your account is, let's say your account is number 1, 2, and 3. So you have only 3 accounts. Your account is 1, 2, 3, means 4, 6, 7. They are your downlines. If you can see the screen, I hope we are following. If you are following, type 2 on the comment section. If you are following, just type 2 on the comment section. If you are following so far, you are following, type 2 on the comment section. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Okay, powerful. So let's keep going. Now, if you have 3 accounts, it means 1, 2, 3 are yours. And then 4 is one of your downlines. 6 is one of your downlines. 7 is one of your downlines. So let's say you get a new registration. You can actually tell your upline, okay, put the registration at number 5 so that I can match and make some money. Yes, there are other things. There are other intricate matters in this. I love this DTC a lot. I love the genealogy a lot. I love the strategy behind the genealogy. And there are some things I would maybe in another training, I'll give you some tips on locations that will pay you higher. But no, that's not for this training. This training is strictly on the structure of your DTC. So you see Mr. Davidson's DTC, you can see who is at number 1. If you want to know who is number 1, you see it's Mr. Davidson. If you want to know who's number 9, let's go to number 9. You see it's a different person. Obeide, okay, Okobule. It's a Benin person. Wow. Benin man, Obeide. Now, if you look through, you can see, let's say we want to see who is number 30. Let's say it's number 30. Timothy is number 30. But if you look at number 31, Hassan is number 31. Look at it, but he stopped at 31. Mr. Upline, I can only see from number 1 to 31. Where are the remaining people in my DTC? So you see 31, Hassan has 89 in his left and 12 on his right. If you want to see the people under Mr. Hassan, what do? You go to 31 and then you click 31. Click it. Once you click it, it will load. So in order to drill down into the structure, you need to click that particular number. If you want to go inside the structure, if you want to see more than this 31, you need to go straight into that one. So for each of your downline, you can click that particular name of that person, and then the entire structure of that your downline will appear. And if you want to still go down deep into the structure, you can click that particular one, and then it will still go down deep into the structure. So you can be drilling down, you can be checking on the what they call it, on how healthy the structure of your downlines are. You can check the health of your downlines genealogy. You can check how they are from yours. If you are looking for a particular user ID, probably you want to submit the account for linking and all that, you can drill down into and then see who's under who and all that. So yes, so you can see Mr. Hassan. Mr. Hassan's structure is open from here. You can see Mr. Hassan has about 15 accounts. All 15, number 1 to 15 is for Mr. Hassan. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, they are all downlines of Mr. Hassan. So this is a very good structure, this Mr. Hassan structure. I like it. So this is the best structure, by the way, having all your 15 all in one place, and then your downlines below that. Powerful, very powerful structure. So let's come out from genealogy. Let's just toggle my training a bit. Let's do that. So next point, after you have gone through the genealogy, after you've known the positions of your downline, so from now on, drill down into your genealogy. Don't start asking your upline, where did you put my people? Where did you put all of them? Okay, so that's for the genealogy and the check-in. And for other things, if you want to know the people that have been registered in your DTC, people that you are recruiting, you want to see how they are being recruited on probably a daily basis. You want to be able to check that. You need to be able to check the recruitment tab. There's a tab called the recruitment tab. I'll show you that on Mr. Davis's genealogy also. The recruitment tab, once you click that, you'll be able to see who I registered recently, who I registered between this month. All the people I registered this month, you can click that. You click the recruitment tab, you set the date, 1st of this month to 30th of this month. You set that date, you click search, and then it brings it out. Let's go to Mr. Davison's genealogy. Let me give you a sample, a taste of it. So let's say we want to see all the people that Mr. Davison has recruited this month, all the people recruited. And so on the menu bar, I hope you can see my menu bar. On the menu bar, you go to network. Once you open the network, you see I click network and it brought out others. So I click network, you see recruitment. So you can check the people that are recruited into your structure, every single person. How many people have been recruited today? Today, how many people have been encoded, essentially? So you recruit people, but they are not encoded. So you can see how they are encoded. So you go to your recruitment, and then it gives you this wonderful place. And you can see between 20th, 22nd, and 23rd, Mr. Davison had 3 people added to his structure. 3. So you can actually go back. You can go back with this just by clicking the date. You can set the date where you want to, let's say 1st of August till date. You set the date and then you click search. And then it's going to bring out every single person that was added to Mr. Davison's structure within the last 1 month. That's between the 1st of August till date. So you see every single person. Now, guess what? If you want to see those that you directly sponsored, so if you look at the menu, you see direct sponsored here. The people that you sponsored directly. I sponsor so and so person, but let me see if it's among the list of my directly sponsored. Yes, I told my upline that I'll be the one that is sponsoring this person, but let me check whether it was done. So you go to your directly sponsored, people you directly sponsored, and then you say, okay, I want to check all the people I directly sponsored for the last 1 month. So you can actually check that on your direct sponsor. That's when I say direct sponsor, I mean people that you are the one that collected the referral bonus. Yes, you collected the referral bonus. You ate the referral bonus. Yes, so you are their sponsor. So let's not think of somebody that He paid for your account. That's not sponsor. Sponsor means the person that ate your referral bonus. Yes. So you can see from the 1st of August, I'm going to set the date, 1st of August to date, how many people did Mr. Davidson directly sponsor? And the answer is, I think I'm waiting. Is it 0? I think I'll widen my search. Mr. Davidson, you need to recruit. Direct sponsor. So let me widen my search. Okay, still loading. Okay, so you can see every single person that you directly sponsor here on the direct sponsor. For those of you who partook of the 20 and 30 days, this is where you check every single person that you sponsor between the 15th of July to the 15th of August. That's the time frame for the 20 and 30. So in order for you to check how many people you directly sponsor, just go to that time frame, and then you'll be able to see. I'm going to widen this search. Let's take it for the last 5 months. And if I see 0, Mr. Davidson, you're in soup. Just kidding. So from May till August, wow, Mr. Davidson has directly sponsored 2 people. Sunday Odo and Zipporah. This is one on the left, one on the right. May 7th each. Mr. Davidson, you're enjoying. You should sponsor, sponsor. I'll talk a little bit about that in a few minutes. But let's go back to our slide. So I'll tell you a few things about sponsoring. Sponsor. I'll tell you a few things about that. So let's leave this tab. Now, once you begin your business, you have to take notes. For those of you who have already attended the IPO, you already know the power of multiple accounts. Don't delay. Strive towards achieving your multiple accounts. You see, if you start with 3 accounts, you see it has an immediate return on investment of 247,300. That's 16,000 naira immediate cash out, and then over 231,000 naira worth of products. If you are starting with the 7 accounts, you know the worth is over 600,000. Immediate return on your investment. Immediate return for the 7 accounts. Okay, we're back. We had a little bit of network issue there, but we're back. Let's go back there, back to where we stopped. Okay, so as quickly as we can. Now, if you just started your business, meaning you just made the payment for your account, it means that you are on the 12 by 12 circle. 12 by 12 means you can have 12 matches in the morning and 12 matches in the evening. That's roughly about 24 matches a day. That's the 12 by 12 circle. Now, the circle is maintained so that you have maximum matches in the morning, maximum matches in the evening. 24 matches, meaning you can have as much as 12 matching bonus in the morning, 12 matches in bonus in the evening. And I think somebody should multiply that. 12 matches times 7,000. You see that per day with your 3 accounts, you can make as much as 500,000. These are the statistics from your 12 by 12 circle. These are for people who just joined the business. And if you have not been, reordering, if you've not been buying the products, you're probably going to still be in the 12 by 12 circle, 7,000 naira. I'm going to touch on something of 7,000 naira. I'm going to touch on something quickly before we move forward. Let's just go to Mr. Davison's DTC. Let's see what circle he's on. Probably he's on the 12 by 12 circle. Probably. No. Let's see. Mr. Davidson's DTC. Okay, so we go to dashboard. Go to his dashboard. Yes, and then we go to this menu. If you go to the menu, you will see pair per circle there. You see it here, pair per circle. You see Mr. Davidson is on the 15, so it's not on the 12 by 12. It's on the 15 by 15 circle. Mr. Davidson is on the 15 by 15. So he has about 15 pairs remaining for this particular cycle. It means that no encoding has been done for Mr. David, this particular, no pairing. That's no matching bonus. He has not gotten any matching bonus this particular cycle. And then let me touch on something else. If you look there, if you look immediately above that particular menu, you will see ED plan match. And you see it counting down to 500 there. For most of you, you have some figures. Probably you have 7 over 500. You have 1 over 500. For those of you who are just joining new, you have 0 over 500. Some of you have 30, 40, 100 over 500. If you have seen this on your DTC, just type yes. If you have taken note of this part on your DTC, just type yes on the comment section quickly. Let me know that we are following. Yes, very good. Okay, so that thing is counting down. And I'm going to tell you why it's counting down. Let's go back to my slide. Let's stop for a bit. Let's go back to my slide. I'm enjoying this session. This back and forth is making me really excited. Now, if you look at the slide, it says 12 by 12 circle at 7,000 naira. So for those of you who are new, it's going to be counting down to 500. You'll be earning 7,000 naira matching bonus. And as long as you're earning that, for your 3 accounts, you can make as much as 15 million every month. And then for your 7 accounts, the potential of that is about 35 million. And then for the 15 accounts, the potential is about 75 million. And then there are others too. Now you see, once you have done your maintenance to a particular extent, you'll be moved to the 15 by 15 cycle. Now, for those of you who migrated from the former plan, before we had the ED plan, for those of you who did MPP, you are automatically migrated to the 15 by 15 circle automatically. So there's no going back. You can't go back to the 12 by 12. So 12 by 12 are for new people. 15 by 15 is if you have done maintenance, if you have done MPP, you'll be automatically migrated to the 15 by 15 circle, meaning that you can have 15 matches in the morning and then 15 matches in the evening. That's 30 matches in a day. That increases your potential income to an extent. So to an extent, your potential income is increased. So you don't have more per day. So you have 630 for the 3 accounts, you have 630K per day. 18 million, 18.9 million potential every month. For 7 accounts, 44 million potential. For 15 accounts, stepped up to about 94.5 million. So you see, with your doing your maintenance, doing your MPP and all that, it steps up your account to a bit. Now, one point to note is that this 7,000 naira matching bonus, you are going to be getting it as far as you have not exhausted your first 500 matches. So that counts down. It's telling you that very soon you'll be earning 6,500 naira matching bonus. Wow, yay. Now, but as soon as that happens, you'll be stepped up to 18 by 18. Now, let me make this clear. The 18 by 18 cycle is for only those people who are prime. So every single person, you still be on your 15 by 15 circle. And then once your 7,000 naira matching bonus gets to the 500, you'll be stepped down to 6.5. Now, once you step down to 6.5 as a prime, you get step up to 18 by 18 circle. Every single prime. If you are a prime, if you are a prime, that's Silver Executive Prime. I'll talk about that later. Silver Executive Prime, Gold Executive Prime, Global Ambassador Prime, and all that. You'll be step up. You cannot be lower than 18 by 18 circles. 6.5, 6,000 at 6,500. This steps up your earnings. 18 by 18 circle at 6.5, step up your earning to about 21 million per month for 3 accounts. 7 accounts is about 49 million, and then 15 accounts is 105 million. Yeah, I think let's look at that. Yeah, powerful. So this steps up your earning. Make sure that you are a prime. Once you are a prime, you earn higher, always, at all times. You earn the maximum in the capacity of the daily matches. Maximum. I'm going to be talking about the benefits of being a prime on a later, before we end the session, I'll talk about that. Let's see how far we've gone. Yes, that's okay. So before I move further, let me talk about this place, spillovers. Why I said Mr. Davidson, continue sponsoring. Continue sponsoring. Why did I say that? Spillover. Spillover is very important for your business. So you have to understand this. I'll talk a little bit about this. So pay close attention. Pay close attention. Now, let's say Mr. A is Mr. Davidson. A is Mr. Davidson. B is Mr. Davidson's downline. And C is also Mr. Davidson's downline. Yeah, so A, B, C are Mr. Davidson's downline. So A is Mr. Davidson, but Davidson wrote a list, and from his list, B and C came out from his list. So from Davidson's list, B signed up, and C also signed up for Mr. Davidson's list. Now, Davidson decided to support B with his C, with Mr. C. Davidson said, okay, I'm going to put Mr. C under Mr. B, but I'm going to take the referral bonuses for both of them. Now, that is what we call spillover. Spillover means that your upline sponsored your downline. I hope we understand that. Your upline sponsored your downline. Means that you are not the one that sponsored your downline. That's what we call spillover. You did not sponsor your downline. Your upline sponsored your downline. That's spillover. Meaning that probably you were given a mastermind slot, probably your upline got more people and decided to support you, but he did not really give you that referral bonus. Now, I'll tell you what happens. If the person that is below you is sponsored by the person above you, that means the person below you is a spillover. You will get matching bonuses. Matching bonuses, but that's about what you're going to get. Now, if that person below you, now I'm going to tell you the benefits of spillovers is that you have free matching bonus. That's the benefit. The benefit of having your upline put people under you. You are among those people that say, upline, put people for me, put people for me, put. Now, you are going to be getting free matching bonuses for life. You can make as much money. If I go back one slide, you see that you can make as much as 105 million from just matching bonuses only. But you see, there are some things that are nitty-gritty, and what you don't get if you are those type of people that want somebody to be put under you. If your upline takes the referral bonus, you see that referral bonus, when we say sponsorship, that's the referral bonus. That referral bonus is not just 4,005. And I'm talking to everybody. It is not just, it carries a whole lot of weight. That 4,500, that referral bonus is the sponsorship. That's the nitty-gritty of the business. Guess what it means? It means that if the person below you is not your sponsor, that's the person below you, you did not sponsor the person, it also means that you will not get the accumulated points. For those of you who are already doing your maintenance, you already know what I mean by accumulated points. It means that as your downline is becoming a silver executive, automatically you are supposed to be a silver executive, but you will not get the accumulated points if you did not sponsor your downline. Now, let me go to Mr. Davidson. I'm going to stop a bit, and then I'm going to go to Mr. Davidson's DTC and explain something very crucial so we get what I'm trying to say. Now, if you look at, I'm already in Mr. Davidson's DTC. If you look at Mr. Davidson's DTC, don't be distracted by money. Focus. Focus. Tell your neighbor, focus. Now, if you look at Mr. Davidson's DTC, it's saying you are 19.7575 points away from becoming a gold executive. Mr. Davidson, I just proclaimed global ambassador for you. Now, you are 19 points away from becoming a gold executive. That's GE. GE means gold executive. Now, if you go to your own genealogy, you see that if you are just starting, it says you are 10 points away from becoming a silver executive. You are probably 9.1 points. You are, if you look at that, for every single person that joins this business, as at the time you join the business, it will be telling you you are 10 points away from becoming a silver executive. That's what it'll be telling you. Now, let's say one day you just come, you open your DTC, and then you see you are 9.5 points away. Now, what that means is every single point, I'm going to talk about it in reorder, product reorder. Every single point that your downline acquire, you can acquire points through the buying of products. Now, as far as your downlines keep buying products, your points will be reducing. Your points will be reducing, meaning that as far as they keep buying and buying and buying, one day you become a silver executive, one day you become a gold executive, one day you become a global ambassador. Every single point of any single person in your DTC, in your structure counts for you. Any single point. Whatever they buy counts for you, except spillovers. Now, if you have somebody that is directly below you, that's your downline, you have a downline that you did not sponsor, that person's points will not count for you. I'm going to be talking about the step. I'm going to be talking about the yielding level earnings, but you cannot earn step. You cannot earn from a person that is under you, that is not sponsored by you. Now, for those of you who are uplines, what's my advice to you? For those of you who are the upline, you are the one that is doing majority of the work. You have more people. You want to support your downlines. Support them, yes, but take your referral bonus. My advice: take your referral bonus. Take your sponsorship. You see that sponsorship? Every single one of your downlines, you are going to be earning 10% from them. Once you become a silver executive, your direct downlines. You see, when I opened Mr. Davison's directly sponsored, we saw about 2 people in between May and current. Now, from your direct downlines, you are going to be earning about 10% from them. Now, guess what? From the person your spillover, let's say you signed up Mr. B and then you signed up Mr. C, but you put them and then you took the sponsorship for Mr. B and Mr. C, you are going to be getting 10% from both of them. Now, guess what? If for any reason you have given Mr. B the referral bonus, you have also given out about 5% of your earnings. So from B, you will earn 10%, and from B's downline, you will earn 5%. So you give out 5% of your earnings already. And then this will affect you later. Later, when you need direct sponsorship for your global ambassador, Ruby Global Ambassador, I'm going to be talking about that later. Ruby Global Ambassador for your prime. For your prime position, you also need your directly sponsored people. And then for the Diamond Global Ambassador, you also need your directly sponsored. I'll talk about that later. But my advice to you is take your sponsorship. Take your sponsorship. If you are the one that is putting people under your downlines, take the sponsorship. Take that sponsorship, because you're right. When your downlines start doing for themselves, after they have earned a lot of matching bonus, when they start doing it for themselves, they start sponsoring their own people. So I'm going to go over to the diagram below the A, B, and C. You're going to see a diagram called A. You see GA on the side. You see B, GA, and then you see C, GA. Now I want you to look at that. You see, if you already have somebody below you, that you are not the one that sponsored the person. And when I say you are not the one that sponsored the person, it means that you are not the one that ate the referral bonus. Now, how do you know that? Let me just quickly say that. How do you know that? Go to your genealogy, go to that structure I showed you. Go to that structure I showed you. It will show you who is sponsored by you. So you see the person's name, you see the person's left and right, and then you see who sponsored that person. I'm going to go to Mr. Davison's genealogy, just so we have a practical feel about what I'm saying. So we have a practical feel. I'm going to go straight to his genealogy, and then I'll show you how you can know who sponsored who under you. Now, for those below you, those are your downlines. Those are the only people you can see. You cannot see your upline from your genealogy. You see only the people that are below you. So you know who sponsored who at all times, at every single point in time. Now, the person that's sponsored is the person that will get the 10% when it comes to earnings. It's also the person that will get the accumulated points. Accumulated points flow like river. It flows, once somebody buys, it flows to that person's sponsor, then it flows to the next person's sponsor, and then the next person. It keeps going on and on. Now, if you are not the sponsor, it jumps you to the next sponsor. but accumulated points flow like a river upstream. It's flowing upstream. So let's look at Mr. Davison. Mr. Davison was sponsored. If you look here, you see name left and right, then who is his sponsor? Who ate the direct referral bonus? That's what it shows you here. So you can see Mr. Davison was sponsored by Unstoppable Leader, Bright. Yes, powerful leader. And then you can see that immediately under Mr. Davison, you see a spillover. You see, Mary was sponsored by Sunday and Nula. That means Davison himself was a spillover. We're not going to go into all that. Okay, so you see Davison sponsored his other account. You can see Sunday and Nula sponsored the next person. And then you see there are spillovers already here. Already. Yeah, it's powerful already. Now, I'm not going to drill deep down into Mr. Davison's DTC, but you can see from here, you see who sponsored who. Exact. Who sponsored who? Each and every account was sponsored by somebody. If you are multiplying your accounts, meaning that if you are going for multiple accounts, you sponsor all your multiple accounts. You are the sponsor for every single one of your accounts. Now, for your downlines, who brought them should sponsor them. Who brought them should sponsor them. Now, how do you correct that? Let's say you have one or two people below you, directly below you, that your upline sponsored, or your upline sponsor, like Mr. Davison's own situation. Yes, his own upline sponsored him, and then his upline sponsored the next person. You can see this is a very good structure. I like the structure because support is high. Support is high here. Now, let's go to my slide. Now, how do you correct somebody was sponsored under you? That particular line, I want to be making points. I want to be getting points from that particular line. I want to be able to get accumulated step and all that from that line. What you do is you sponsor under the next person. So you see, I have A sponsored B, and A also sponsored C. Now, how do I correct this as I am Mr. B now? My upline sponsored Mr. C under me. How do I correct this? I sponsored D under Mr. C. So I have a representative in that line. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I go and sponsor D under C so that I have a representative in that particular line. So that's how you correct that. Sponsor your own under the person that has been sponsored. I hope you understand what I just said. In order for you to get your own person in that line, sponsor your own under the person that has been sponsored under you. Uplines, leaders, make sure you are taking your direct referral bonus. That 4-5 that you think you are just giving away, it's just common 4-5 now. It's okay. So that particular 4-5 will cost you a lot later. Take your 4-5, take your direct referrals. Make sure that you are collecting it. Give them free matching bonus, no problem. Take your direct referrals, take it. You will enjoy it later. Now, if you have, as a global ambassador, you need your directs. That's people you sponsor, them as global ambassador to be producing. Once they are producing, you can become a Ruby global ambassador or a Diamond global ambassador. I'm going to talk about that. But if they are your indirects, meaning that they are your downline, and then your downline is no more in the business, but the downline is in the business, there's no way you can be able to earn that from your downline's downline. You already cut the percentages down. Let me not shout too much. Now, as a leader, my advice to you, make sure you are collecting your referral bonuses. We'll talk more about spillover a little bit later. Let's move fast. Let's move quickly. I hope you understand spillover. If you understand spillover, just type 3 on the comment section. If you understand what I just taught about spillover, type 3 on the comment section. Very good. 3. I see that. I see some questions. Don't joke with my sponsorship. Ella Weld says, I don't joke with my sponsorship. Oh, very good. So don't joke with your sponsorship. Take your sponsorship and keep recruiting. Yes. Juliet says it's good to keep recruiting so you will be sponsoring. Oh, yes, of course, Juliet. Olochukwu Juliet. Wonderful. Keep recruiting. Take your sponsorship. Take your sponsorship. If you have a question, we'll have time for questions by the end of the session. Note down your questions. Okay, very good. So let's move forward as quickly as we can. It's already almost 8. Let's move forward. Now, travel reward points. GCs. I've talked about GCs, how to know. Now, if you go to your Genealogy, you see where I've talked about all this already from Mr. Davidson's genealogy. If you go to your DTC, you see where you can check how many GCs you have. Keep accumulating your GCs. It's for the all expense paid trip. Once they announce it, usually they announce it and then they say, okay, if you have 300 GCs, we're taking you to the moon, something like that. Or if you have about 100 GCs, we are going to be taking you to Seychelles, or we are taking you to Dubai and all that. They will tell you the amount of GCs, and it is not that time you start accumulating your GCs. Your GCs should already be accumulating from here on out. So keep accumulating your GCs. GCs are like your taxes. I think there's really nothing you can do about them. They keep accumulating, but the more activities you have, the more GCs you also have. Now, encashment. Some people call their upline, encash for me, I have money. Encash for yourself. So this is the training on how to encash for yourself. So there's a tab on the side. Just go to on the side, you will see encashment on that side. Go to that side, click on encashment. You see this, it will be open. Let's stroll to Mr. Davidson's genealogy. Let's just take a stroll to Mr. Davidson's genealogy very quickly. You see that on the side, you see encashment here. That's where you take your money out. So I'm going to click encashment for Mr. Davidson's genealogy. Let's click and see how much we can withdraw from Mr. Davidson. Let's withdraw some money. Okay, so once you come to the encashment bar, you see it's open. What you do is you see how much you have available, and then you also see a place to enter the amount. So what you do is you enter exactly the amount, no commas, no dots, nothing. Just put the amount you want to encash there. So if you want to type, you can type 2,000. I'm going to just type 2,000, no comma. Just click that, and then you look at the other tab. You see that it has a bank and access is written on it. So as soon as you join the business, you are going to have to submit your account details. Submit your account details for linking. Currently, if you are new to the business, it means that your account has not been linked. So if you go to this tab, what you see is bank, and then you see an empty bracket. The bracket will be empty. That's bracket open, bracket close. It will be empty. If you have that, it means that your account has not yet been linked. If it is saying bank, bracket open, access, bracket close, it means that your account is linked, and then you can encash your money. If it's saying bank, bracket open, echo means echo bank, and bracket close, it means that you can also encash your money, encash directly to your bank account. How do you encash? You look at it, you put the amount you want to encash, and then you go to encashment. This encash here, you click the tab. Once you click it, it will show you your bank details. You kind of verify your bank details. So it show you your bank name, and then it will show you your bank account number. So you verify, and then you click proceed. Once you click proceed, I'm going to click cancel, so Mr. Davidson doesn't get a heart attack. So I'm going to click cancel, and then now guess what? The details on your DTC, that's your bank details, cannot be changed. The bank details cannot be changed. Once it is linked, it cannot be changed. You cannot change the bank details. So you don't have to worry about somebody getting your username and password and then the person encashing your money. You don't have to worry about all that. If somebody clicks encash on your DTC, it's going to come directly to your own bank account. So nobody can encash your encashment. Yeah, to put it that way. Now, make sure that this tab, you see this tab that says bank, make sure it is always set at bank. In fact, by default, it is set to bank. Let your village people not carry you to play with it, and then you change it to check. If you change that to check, you have to go to the Philippines to pick up your check. So you pay your flight fare all the way to the Philippines, and then after some injections and all that for the coronavirus, then you can pick up your check. So make sure you don't ever set this to check. It should always be on the bank. Always be on bank. Okay, so that's encashment. Let's go back to my slide. Let's go back to my slide. Let me stop this, and then let's go straight back to my slide, and let's see if we can talk about a reorder. Reorder very well. Okay, I've gone through all this. Make sure that you submit your details for linking. After you submit your linking details, your When your account has been linked, you can encash your money on a daily basis. Meaning if you encash today, you get it the next day. You encash on Saturday, you also get it on Sunday, except for public holidays. You see, encashment on public holidays will be credited on the next working days. So you have to take note about that. Now, be sure that your user ID in AIM Global is the same as your bank details. That's your username and password, essentially. Ensure that it's the same. Now, let's talk about reorder. Maximizing the other ways to earn. Maintenance. Why maintenance? They're always saying, do your maintenance and all that. Why? Why should we do our maintenance? Okay, so that's where we are right now. Why should I reorder products? Number one, for sustainability of the business, you have to keep buying. You have to keep using the company's product. Why are you using, use your company's product? Your toothpaste is Natural Essentials toothpaste. Don't go and start buying any other toothpaste. Reorder from your product. So sustainability of the business, that's number one. It gives you 4 more streams of income, rebates, unilevel, step, unipay, and all that. So you get all these other streams of income once you start reordering the product. And then you start achieving positions like the silver executive, the gold executive, the global ambassador. You cannot achieve these positions without reorder. So as you reorder, every single product have their points. So as you accumulate these points from your regular buying, as you buy regularly, you begin to accumulate points. Your points flow upstream, meaning that anything anybody buys below you, that's anything your downlines buy, will count for you in your points accumulation. Anything you buy counts in your business also. Everything you buy, everything your downline buy, they all count in pushing you to the next position. So if you are a distributor, everybody who joins this business comes in as a distributor, and then you become a silver executive after 10 points have been cleared. And then you become a gold executive after 100 points have been cleared. And then you become a global ambassador after you and your team has cleared 1,000 points. So the points are not for you to clear by yourself. You build your team and all that. Now, you also need to be doing your reorder to qualify for the all expense paid trips. If you are accumulating GCs and you are not doing your reorder, you will not be qualified for, because the company checks the record. Those people that are doing their maintenance regularly, those are the people that qualify for all expense paid trips. Now, let's move forward a bit. Now, if you want to do your reorder, all you have to do is check the product you want, pay to the company's accounts. There are so many of the company's accounts, but what we are using right now is the Access Bank account. So what you do is check for the product you want, check the price. There's a price list for all our products, distributor price and all that. Check the price, pay to the company's account, the amount multiplied by the quantity you want. I will talk about the PMA. There are 3 levels for the personal account maintenance. Personal monthly award, that's what they call it. Personal account maintenance. Now, what points do I need for my personal monthly maintenance? Now, to earn unilevel and step, for your single maintenance, you need about 0.3334 points for single maintenance. So if you clear 0.3334 points, you have qualified for single maintenance for the month. Now, in order for you to clear 0.3334 points, you need 5 boxes of the small C247, 5 boxes. That's each box is 0.0667 points, each box. Now, every single product have their points. Complete, your complete small ROP complete is about 0.0556 points. 6 boxes will cover your single maintenance, 6 boxes. 5 boxes of C247 will cover your single maintenance. 6 boxes of Restore Life will cover your single maintenance. And then 12 boxes of Coledus will cover your single maintenance. You see, these are the ways to cover up your maintenance. Now, if I buy 6 boxes of Complete this month, it means I have maintained my account for this month. So for our business, we have the single maintenance, the double maintenance, and then the triple maintenance. The double maintenance is 20% more earning than the single maintenance. And then the triple maintenance is 20% more earning than the single maintenance. So if I want to earn more, I need to be doing the triple maintenance. Triple maintenance is 1 point. That's 1.005. That's a 0.3334 times 3. That's 1.0005 points. That's what you need. So in order for you to have your triple maintenance, you need 1.005 point, 1.0005 points for your triple maintenance. If you want to use C247 for your triple maintenance, you need about 15 boxes. I think somebody should do the maths. You need about 15 boxes for your maintenance. So we'll do that maths quickly. So a 0.0667, that's 1.0005 divided by 0.0667. You can do that math. Okay, quickly. It's about 15 boxes. 15 boxes for your triple maintenance. We'll post, yes, 37.5. Very good, very good. Davidson, yes, wonderful. Those are people that are doing their, yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, GC means gift check, the unstoppable. GC means gift checks. Yes, wonderful. Okay, so very good. Now let's move forward a bit. How do you do your maintenance? When do you pay for your maintenance? When is the right time to pay for your maintenance? How does this whole maintenance thing work? So typically you should pay for your maintenance within the month. Within the month, make sure that you are paid for your maintenance. Let's say we are in the month of April. Pardon me for not changing that. I've always used this. Now, let's say this month is the month of April, or let's say we are in May. Let's use May. So let's say we're in the month of May. Now, for those people who made payments for their maintenance within the month of April, so essentially you should make payment for your maintenance within the month. Anytime before the 25th of the month is a good time to do your maintenance. And I always say 25th because there's rush hour in between the last few days of the month. The last few days of the month, the whole Nigeria, they are struggling to do maintenance. That's the last minute rush. You don't want to be caught up in the last minute rush. Now, between the 1st and the 25th of the month, you should have done your maintenance. Now, the maintenance is to cover every single productivity. Every single productivity means that the things that your downlines are buying, your downlines are making purchases, your downlines are buying, your downlines are doing this, and it's accumulating points. In order for you to benefit, you need to have done your maintenance last month. So every single activity between the 1st of this month to the end of this month will count for you. It means you will get money back. You will get step, you will get uni level from the activities of your downline from 1st of this month to the end of this month, if and only if you have done maintenance last month. So every single payment, let's say this month is August now, and I want to earn from 1st of September to the end of September. I need to have made my payment for maintenance this August. I need to make payment for maintenance August. Now, once you make your payment for maintenance, it is counting for the next month. So everybody that has made payment for maintenance are saying that I am ready for production from the 1st of next month to the end of next month. Now, all the accumulated earnings from that month, will be paid on the 15th of the next month. So every 15th of the month, you are getting paid your step, your uni level, your UPP, and all that. Now, please note, there is only executives that earn step. You will not be able to earn step if you are not an executive. So you'll be able to earn uni level, of course. You'll be able to earn UPP, of course, but you will not be able to earn step until you become a silver executive. Now, your step bonuses come from your accounts that are newly registered. Every single newly registered account in your business costs, they specify a particular amount of money. So if you're a silver executive, for every single account, every single one, so you see, for the matching bonus, you need left and right to match. But for the step bonus, every single account, whether they match, they don't match, whatever it is, you get paid for every single account. For silver executive, your step is about 200 and something naira, I think 250 something or so. Now, for gold executive, you earn, depending on whether you did single maintenance, double maintenance, or triple maintenance, depending on that, you earn as much as 500 and something per every account. And then global ambassadors earn as much as between 900 and 1,000 something for every single registered account in their structure. That is for the step bonus. Now, step bonuses are only for executives. If you want to earn step bonuses, you have to become an executive. Let's do something right now. Let's go to Mr. Davidson's genealogy. Let me show you in practical terms. In practical terms, let me just show you. Okay, so I'm going to go to his dashboard first of all. Let's go to his dashboard first and foremost, before we go to the step and all that. Now, from Mr. Davidson's genealogy, you can see that he's an executive already. You can see he's an executive. You can see that he's already a silver executive. I'm highlighting that point right now because this thing has not loaded fully. Let me refresh. Let's see if it will load his rank. Yeah, Mr. Davidson is a silver executive. Yeah, wow, powerful. So Mr. Davidson is a silver executive prime, actually. Now you can see on this structure, I'm going to show you his step. Let's go to step. Let's go to step so that we can appreciate what I'm talking about. Now you can see that Mr. Davidson himself has accumulated 4.1 points. Personally, Mr. Davidson has only done about 4.1 points, which is not so bad. But Mr. Davidson, you have to be regular in your maintenance. Now, but Mr. Davidson's group means Mr. Davidson's downlines, they have done about 76 in accumulation. Every single person under Mr. Davidson, they have accumulated about 76. So roughly, Mr. Davidson has done in total 80 point something points, 80.1 points in total. So therefore, it takes about 10 points for you to become a silver executive. But if you carry your team along, you will not be the one to do the whole 10 points. You probably have done about 1 point and then you're already a silver executive. You probably have done about, you see, Mr. Davidson has done only about 4 points personally. Personally, he has done 4 points, but it will soon be a gold executive. Very soon, it's going to be a gold executive with the way he's going. It's about 80 points, about 20 points away or so from becoming a gold executive. And he has, out of that point, he has only done about 4 points personally. Yeah, when I became a gold executive prime, I had only done about 12 points personally. So you want to be carrying your group along. That 10 points that is going to take for you to become a silver executive, it doesn't mean you are the one that's going to have to buy the entire 10 points, or that 100 points. It's going to take you about 100 points to become a gold executive. But if you start regularly maintaining your account and then also teaching your team to imbibe that habit, that culture, you see that you will not even do up to about 20 points before you become a gold executive. You will not do up to about that. Now let's go back to my slide. Let's just look through. Yes, we have seen Mr. Davidson. Mr. Davidson, wonderful. Let's go up a bit before we leave Mr. Davidson's genealogy. Let's go up a bit. Now, if you look at this, you see that Mr. Davidson has done 80 over 100 out of his rank info. That's the top right now. You can see the right, middle right. You can see Mr. Davidson's total accumulation is about 80.24. His team accumulation. Every single thing, every single product anybody buys under you accumulates points for you. Every single product, every single one, as far as they are under you and as far as they are not spillovers. As far as they are not spillover, they'll keep accumulating points. You become a gold executive, you become a global ambassador before you know it. But in order for you to become an ambassador, in order for you to become a gold executive, in order for you to do all this, you need to carry your team along. And if your team is not doing their maintenance, it means that you are not setting the right example. You're not setting a good example. In order for you to open your mouth and tell your team to do their own maintenance, you need to start doing yours at first. You need to start. And you carry your team along so that all of you, Dr. Tony Akabuno says, if you give your people the culture that, okay, we want to become global ambassadors in 1 year, every single person within your team, they carry that culture along with them. You can become a global ambassador in 1 year if everybody have the culture of doing triple maintenance every single month. Everybody in your team, you have that culture in your team that we should be doing triple maintenance. Everybody wants to become a global ambassador. And yes, Dr. Tony Akabuno has the team with the highest global ambassadors currently. Why? Because they have a culture that every single person, once you enter the business, you start doing your triple maintenance. So if you give your downlines that culture, that same culture, you see that you begin to achieve positional points without headache, without worries and all that. You begin to achieve points. So if you want to become a silver executive, you want to become a gold executive, you want to be celebrated as a global ambassador, you need to carry your team along. Carry your team along. Yes, you can achieve the first rank. You can achieve silver executive by yourself, 10 points. But how far are you willing to go? How far? Okay, so let's move a little bit. Let's go to my slide. Okay, it's 8:18. Let's move faster now. Okay, so you know that in order for you to accumulate the step, the UPP, the uni level, and all that for next month, you need to do your maintenance this month. That's a given. You have to do your maintenance, and the minimum maintenance is 5 packs of C247. That costs about 12,500. That's the minimum maintenance. Minimum 12,500. That's the least you can do. 12,500 for your minimum maintenance. So in order for you to do your maintenance, if you ever want to become an executive, maintenance is not compulsory for everybody. It's compulsory for only those people who want to become an executive, who want to earn step, who want to be able to earn higher in the business. So if you want to earn higher, if you want to earn step and all that, you want to become a global ambassador prime one day, if it's your plan, if it's your goal to become a global ambassador prime, you need to take your maintenance seriously, and you can start from somewhere. So if you say, okay, should I start with triple maintenance or should I start with single maintenance? I would say start with what you can stay consistent with. Start with what you can stay consistent with. So there's no point doing leveraging. Yes, Ali Amina says leverage. Yeah, that's powerful. Mr. Davidson is leveraging. Yeah, this is very good leverage. Yes, yes. Now, start with something you can stay consistent with. So there's no point doing triple this month and then doing single next month and then doing, don't be haphazard. Stay consistent. It's going to be a habit. So when you start maintenance, just know that every single month you're going to be gaining from your maintenance. Now, let me tell you something about doing your maintenance. Your step is an earning that you get from your maintenance once you become a silver executive. Now, a lot of people are earning so much from the step. Step alone can change your life in this business. Step alone. As a silver executive, you start earning. So let me really just give us a scenario. So at first, when you start doing your maintenance, when you just start up as a new distributor, you have 10 points to cover. You don't really have so much downlines currently. So you ask yourself, okay, why should I do maintenance? Now, the reason you should do maintenance is because you need to cover up that 10 points. You see that 10 points, you need to quickly cover it up before you start having massive activities in your DTC. Because once massive activities start coming, you are supposed to be earning higher from your step. People are connecting every day under you. There's money that is supposed to be coming to you from those massive activities. In between now and when your downline structure, when your downline ship is fully grown, you need to cover that 10 points. So first of all, you start doing your maintenance. You might not be making so much money because every month from doing maintenance, you're supposed to be getting money back. But currently, once you are doing your maintenance as a beginner, you'll not be getting so much money back. We all started that way. You're not getting so much money back. Then after a while, you become a silver executive. You start earning step. You see, your step will become almost equivalent. So in the beginning, you earn below the money you spend. Let's say you spent 12,500 on your maintenance. And then you start making money from your step. And then in the beginning, you get 5,000 from your step. Then you also get 10,000. Then you get 20,000. It starts increasing. As activities grow in your business, it will start increasing. A time is coming where you are going to be earning exactly the equivalent of what you are putting in. You're going to be earning equivalent. So every single month, all you have to just do is roll over. So you put in 12,500, you're going to be getting something like 13,000 or 14,000 or 15,000 earning from your step bonus. Now, guess what? It's going to be getting higher. As you begin to transcend, as your business begins to grow, you'll be putting in 12,500, but you will be earning as much as 25,000, 50,000, and then you start earning 100,000. When you have started earning 100,000, you now know, okay, let me start doing triple maintenance. Then you start earning higher also. A time is going to come in the history of this business or in the history of your business when it's going to be ridiculous not to do maintenance. A time is going to come where you just have to do maintenance because what you are earning is now far higher than what you put in. So the highest maintenance was the triple maintenance, that's 37.5. That's the highest maintenance, but a lot of leaders are earning over 1 million, over 2 million every single month from their business, from their step only. Step only. A lot of leaders earn over 300,000 every month from their step. A lot of leaders are earning over 500,000 from their step only. from just putting just 37,500. So as you begin to grow your step, it will get to a point where it will be ridiculous not to do your maintenance. Now, I missed my maintenance for the month of December 2020. That was the last time I ever missed my maintenance. And as I missed that maintenance, guess what I missed? Equivalent in earnings. In earnings, I missed over 150,000. Over 150,000. I wept for that money. I missed over 150,000 just for missing one single month's maintenance. And I missed that maintenance because I paid the money during rush hour, during the last few days of the month. So I missed that maintenance. Now it is currently unthinkable for me not to do maintenance because I'm earning over 6 figures from my maintenance only. Over 6 figures from maintenance only. So it's unthinkable. If you are earning as high as 800,000, you see, a lot of our leaders are earning over $1 million every single month, over $1 million from maintenance only. And what they pay is the same thing. If you are a silver executive, the highest maintenance you can do is 37,500. That's triple maintenance. If you are a gold executive, the highest maintenance you can do is 37,500. Guess what? If you are a global ambassador, the highest maintenance you can do is still the same 37,500. But guess what? Global ambassadors are earning in millions from their step. So it's going to be unthinkable. If you are going to be earning 2 million, you know that by the end of this month, from your step, you are earning 2 million. From your step of 37,500, it is going to be insane for you not to do your maintenance. So let me take you through the course again. At first, it's going to be hard. At first, it's going to look like you are not getting the worth of the maintenance you did. You're going to get your product. For every single maintenance you do, you're buying product, but you're not getting the equivalent money. You're not making the money back. That's where it's going to start. And then after a while, you start making exactly what you are putting in. After a while, you're making exactly what you are putting in. Then after a while, it's going to be so crazy if you don't do your maintenance. It's going to look like madness if you don't do your maintenance. When you start earning 6 figures, 7 figures from just your step, it's going to be crazy. Now, let me tell you something about step. Step is the ultimate financial freedom. Because all you have to do is do your maintenance and then tell your people what to do. And then you keep earning. And whether you are matching or not, step is coming. Doesn't matter. Whether you have, for those of you who have one leg, you have a power leg that has grown humongous. If you have a very giant, vibrant power leg, just type yes on the comment section. If you have a vibrant power leg, type yes on the comment section quickly. Those of you who have very long power leg, if you have a very long leg, one particular leg that is very long, yes, very good. If you have a power leg, please do your maintenance. And you might be saying, oh, I'm not getting anything from these power people, oh, these people. Do your maintenance. You begin to understand what I'm saying when you are doing your maintenance. I'm going to teach you something after this one now, and that's how to be a prime. So you are a gold executive and you have another gold executive under you, and you are saying, oh, I'm not earning. Become a prime. I'm going to tell you how to be a prime. I think I saw Mr. Davidson's DTC and I loved it. Okay, so if you look at this, I think this should be posted on all the group chats. For leaders, post this on your group chats. Now, if you look at this, every single product have their points. So this is how you calculate what you want to do. Now, the cheapest maintenance is the C247. That's the cheapest maintenance you can do. So I said that doing 5 C247, which is 12,500, will give you your single maintenance. So don't go and tell your upline that, I'm paying 12,500, or give me my choco coffee, give me Coledus, give me Restore Life and all that. Don't do that. Calculate the amount of what you want to buy versus the points. The single maintenance is 0.3334 points. That's the goal. The goal is the points, not the money. So how much of a particular product will get you that points? That's what you are doing. So if you are taking C247, know how many C247 as per the points will get you to your single maintenance. If you want to use coffee to do your maintenance, coffee is 0.0139 points. Calculate how many coffee will get you to 0.0337. 0.0334, sorry. 0.3334. 0.3334, that's your single maintenance. Calculate how many coffee will get you 0.334. That's just by dividing 0.334 divided by 0.0139. I think somebody should divide it and then tell us in the comment section. I think it's about 24, I think about 20, between 24 and 48 coffee. Just divide 0.334 divided by 0.0139. Divide it quickly. Tell us on the comment section how many coffee you need to achieve your single maintenance. Yes, you could buy full. Davidson. Yeah, I think you need about, let's see, somebody should, 24, very good. 24 coffee, so you need about 24 coffee. So when you get that amount, I need 24 coffee to do my single maintenance. So you now multiply, every single coffee is 2,050 naira. Every single coffee is 2,050 naira. China Gorom says, if I'm doing triple maintenance consecutively every month and don't have serious downline, how long will it take me to become a silver executive? It will take you 10 months. But if you start building that structure, China Gorom, your downlines will follow. So you don't have to do it yourself. I've seen it happen so many times. Start the culture first. You start, then you can tell them to also do the same. Start first, and they will follow. What's the meaning of DP and SRP? DP is the distributor price. That's the price you are buying. As a distributor, you are buying at the distributor price. The SRP is the suggested retail price. It means that if somebody that is not in the business wants to buy this product, this is the amount you should give the person. That's why you always say, we don't really sell products in C21FG. We don't sell the product. But if you have somebody that says, okay, I paid part payment, but I want products for my money. And then you can actually give them at the suggested retail price. You can give them at that, or you can give them for free, or you can give them at the distributor price. The choice is yours. But we are not into, for C21FG, we are not into retailing. You can become a billionaire without retailing nothing. I don't think my upline did not retail anything. So for those of you who are, and this is one of the benefits of becoming a prime. I'm going to be talking about prime very soon. For those of you who are executives, for ordinary executive, you are a gold executive, you are a silver executive, you are not a prime. For you, you will be able to only earn UPP between your first and your 10th generation. For those of you who are prime, you earn UPP between your first to the 20th generation. So having a prime status gives you the privilege to have the 11th to 20th level earnings. So you see your UPP, you begin to earn more UPP when you are a prime than if you are just an ordinary. I'll give us the benefits of being a prime in a few slides. I'll just give us the benefits. So this is the earnings. This is how to earn higher. Overriding commissions, that's your first step. So once you are doing your maintenance, you'll be able to advance in rank. Once you become a silver executive, you earn 10 points from your directs and others. Others, it flows down. Once you become a gold executive, you earn 20 points from your direct and then it flows down. Once you become a global ambassador, you earn 30% from your direct and then it flows down to their structure. So you earn from every single person, every single account that is coming from your directs and then their downlines, or every single person connected to your directs, it earns. Now, the only people you don't earn from are your spillovers. From spillovers, you don't earn nothing, nada. You don't earn anything from spillover. So a spillover can become, and if you look at it, it's accumulated points. So your spillover, somebody below you that you did not sponsor, can become a global ambassador while you are still a common distributor. It's possible. Now, if you have spillovers under you, it means that somebody below you can become a gold executive and you still be a common distributor. What you do is you spill over. You be the one generating the activities. So that you can have people as they are doing is accumulating for you. You are becoming an ambassador. Nobody in your structure should be above you. Nobody, unless you are not doing anything. Nobody in your structure. Now, once you advance in rank, you cannot be demoted. That's one thing. Once you advance in rank, you cannot be demoted. None of your downlines can achieve a rank that is higher than yours, except the person is a spillover. None of your downlines can advance in rank that is higher than yours. If you sponsor somebody, as soon as the person becomes a silver executive, you also automatic, it is a given. Automatically, you become a silver executive. If your downline becomes a global ambassador now, and you sponsor the person or you sponsor the person that sponsored that person, you automatically become a global ambassador immediately. There's no pass up. except the person is a spillover, except the person was placed under you by your upline and that referral bonus was taken. So don't be looking for handouts in this business. Don't be looking for people to connect people under you. Pursue the activities. What does it take to pursue the activities? Submit more lists. Get into the other ways of connecting. Recruiting, that's the number one skill of network marketing, and that's recruiting. Okay, that's prospecting, prospecting. Now, let's see, no time frame, no reversion. There's no reversal. Once you become a global ambassador, you're a global ambassador. No reversal, you cannot come down. Now, I think for this, I actually use this, but let's use Mr. Davidson's DTC. Let's use his own DTC for this particular. I want to talk about the prime. How do I become a prime? I'm an executive, but I want to be a prime. Let's look at this. If you look at this, there are prime requirements always on your DTC or your genealogy, on your DTC or your dashboard. You see the prime requirement. So requirement number one is for you to do your maintenance. At least minimum maintenance. That's requirement number one. Personal consumption is done. Yes. So once you do your minimum maintenance, it will tick that. You see the green tick there. That's number one. So this is how you become a prime. Number two criteria is you must have at least 2 legs. 2 legs means 2 directs. Ouch. So this is where the directs come in again. And so let's say on your left, you sponsor the person on your left. And then on your right, you did not sponsor anybody. So you cannot have 2 legs. It just means that you have only 1 direct. Now, 2 legs moving. 2 legs moving, that's on 2 different sides. 2 legs moving means that somebody on either side, on both sides, did their maintenance. So at least 1 person on the left and 1 person on the right should do maintenance. That's what it means by 2 moving legs. 2 directs doing, or 2 moving legs, yes. So 2 moving legs or 2 directs means that on the left, somebody did maintenance, on the right, somebody did maintenance, so you are covered. That criteria will be ticked. On the left, one of my downlines did maintenance on the left, one of my downlines did maintenance on the right, so that will be ticked. Now, for the last criteria, if on the left, you have your power side, and most of the people that you have been in this business for a while, you understand what it means by power. For those of you who are just coming into the business, don't worry, you don't have a power right now. Okay, so for those who already have a power side, you see that that side, some people are already doing maintenance on that side. Now, guess what? For you to qualify as a prime, the people on the other side, which is the weaker side or your matching side, the people on the matching side should be doing at least 10% of the maintenance of the other side, at least 10%. 10%, meaning that if the people on the left did 10 points this month, that means the people on the right should do at least 1 point, at least 1 point, 1 point, and that will be ticked for you. If the people on the left did 50 points altogether this month, they did 50 points. It means that on the right, you should do at least 5 points. 5 points will be okay as your 10% minimum from the left-hand side. Now, guess what? If the people on the left, that's the power side. If the people on the power side are so humongous, it means that they have gone so far that 10% will not cover you. 5 points will be okay. Once you get up to 5 points on any other side, you are covered. 5 points only. So it's either 10% or 5 points. Which one is closer? So once you have these 3 criteria ticked, you're a prime. And you need to be monitoring this. Now, how can you monitor it? First of all, you need to do your maintenance. Secondly, you need to get somebody on your left, somebody on your right to do their maintenance. And then you also need to check the percentage difference between the left and the right and make sure it is 10 points, minimum 10 points, minimum 10 points. Now, if all these are checked, it will check for you that you are a prime. You see it there. You see the rank there. Look at Mr. Davidson, feeling fly. Yes, with the silver executive prime rank. As a silver executive prime, what are your benefits? So you maintain all these. What are your benefits as a silver executive prime? As a prime, what do you benefit? Let's go to my next slide. I'm just going to come out from Mr. Davidson's. What do you benefit as a prime? I hope we have taken note of the criteria. If you understand the criteria, just type 4. Type 4 in the comment section. If you understand the criteria for becoming a prime, just type 4 on the comment section. Very good. If you understand the criteria to becoming a prime, type 4. Very good, very good, very good, very good, powerful. Okay. Okay, so let me go back to my slide. Let's go back to my slide now. No stress, no maintenance. That's before we move on to the criteria for becoming a prime, the benefits of becoming a prime. No maintenance, no uni-level, no step, no UPP, no rebates, nothing. If you don't do your maintenance, you will not get uni-level, you will not get step, you will not get UPP, you will not get rebates. Now, please note that this is not by force. Please note that personal maintenance is not mandatory. It is good, it's necessary, but it's not mandatory. You can choose not to do it. You can choose to stay on your matching bonus. You can choose to stay on your referral bonus for the lifetime of your business. Nobody will question you, you know. But guess what? If you are not doing your maintenance, or if you miss your maintenance, you also miss the uni level, you miss the step, you miss the UPP, and guess what? Even the rebates for that particular month, you also miss it. Rebates are cash back. You bought a toothpaste, you get cash back for buying your own toothpaste. You bought a My Choco, you get cash back. You bought a whatever you buy, you get cash back for your own purchase. That's rebates. So if you don't do your maintenance, it means you're not going to get rebates for what you bought. It means that you're not going to get UPP, you're not going to get step, and you're not also going to get uni-level bonus. So you miss all this bonus by missing your maintenance. But guess what? As you do, you gain all this, and very soon, what you are getting from doing maintenance is even much more than what you're putting in. Imagine getting as much as $1 million from something you are putting in 37,500. Maximum maintenance is 37,500. 37.5. That's if you are doing with C247. You can be doing with you can do maintenance with any product you like. But always note that your maximum, if you are doing the triple maintenance, 37.5 has covered your triple maintenance, 37.5. And then from that triple maintenance, you can make as much as $1 million from your maintenance, depending on the activities that's happening in your DTC. But very soon, your business is going to get to a level where you cannot control the activities. If you are not doing the maintenance, you are missing a lot of money. If you are here and you have a power leg and you are not doing maintenance, you are not doing yourself a favor. You're not doing yourself a favor at all. If you are missing your you have a power leg that is running, that is achieving at least 2 or 3 or 4 accounts every day. You have a power leg that achieves those kind of accounts. If you are not doing your maintenance, you are just wasting money. You are giving your money back to the Philippines. That's what you're doing. Now, okay, let's move forward. Ruby Global Ambassadors. For a Ruby Global Ambassador and for a Diamond Global Ambassador, you need about 5 directs. For you to become a Ruby Global Ambassador, you need 5 directs. That means 5 of your direct downlines become Global Ambassador. You see what I said about the referral bonus. Now, for the people that you recruit, you don't know who's going to be serious and who is not going to be serious. Most of the time, your first recruited downlines are not so serious, most of the time. Now, for you to become a Ruby Global Ambassador, you need 5 of your direct. That's why you need to keep recruiting. And that's why you need to keep taking the referral bonus, because you don't know who is going to be serious or not. So when you become a Global Ambassador, that's not when you are going to that's not when you're going to start recruiting Global Ambassadors. You can't recruit Global Ambassadors. By that time, they will already become Global Ambassadors. For you to become a Ruby Global and earn 35%, your directs would have become Global Ambassadors. And not just Global Ambassadors. Currently, they must be Global Ambassador Prime for you to be able to end that. Now, Diamond is 8 directs. For you to be recognized as a Diamond Global Ambassador, 8 of your directs should be Global Ambassador Prime. 8 of your directs. So you see why you should not joke with your referral bonuses. It's not just 4-5. If you are giving it away and you think, oh, it's just 4-5 now, it's just 4-5. Don't give it away. Don't give it away. It's not just 4-5. Collect your referral bonuses, because very soon you are going to need it for your next step of earning. Very soon. If you are giving it away, you are also giving out the rights. It means that one of your downlines who didn't do the work will become a Ruby Global Ambassador, and you just be there looking. Anyway, let's keep moving. Okay, so that's for the Ruby Global Ambassador. This is for the Diamond Global Ambassador. For the Diamond Global, you need 8 of your directs. At least they should be accumulating 50 points each on those points. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so benefits of becoming a prime. Let me just, I think I'm gonna have to log into my Facebook for that. Benefits, if I'm a prime, what do I benefit from being a prime? What do I benefit? Let's just go straight to, I think I saved that on Facebook. Let's see that very quickly. Okay. So what do I benefit from being a prime? So these are the prime benefits. I saved that on my Dominion team page on Facebook. Now, first of all, you get step breakaways. So step breakaways mean that if you are a silver executive, you cannot earn from your fellow silver executive. Normally, if you are two people on the same level cannot earn from each other, except one is a prime. If you are a prime, you can earn from your fellow silver executives. So therefore, if you're a silver executive prime, you can earn from all the silver executives under you. You can get 3% overriding bonus on each of them up to the second level. And if you're a gold executive prime, you'll be earning 5% on all your GE directs up to the second level. Any single global gold executive under you. If you are a silver executive, all the silver executive under you, you'll be earning 3% on all of them. And then for gold executives, you'll be earning up to 5% for all your gold executives. Now, maximum level of UPP, yes. If you are a prime, you can earn up to 20th level for your UPP. If you are not a prime, if you are just an executive, you can earn only to the 10th level. So that's another benefit. Your UPP will be bigger if you are a prime than if you are just an ordinary executive. Now, primes also have maximum pairing extension. Maximum pairing extension meaning that primes have their 18 by 18 per session. Normal distributors have just 15 by 15 sessions. I talked about that in a few slides. 15 by 15. Now, if you develop one of your directs, you see why I keep talking about directs. If you develop one of your directs to be a silver executive prime, if one of your directs become a silver executive prime, guess what? For 1 week, you have pairing extension of 16 by 16, and you make as much as 7,000 naira. So it will go back to 7,000 naira matching bonus for 1 week for silver executive primes. Now, if you are a gold executive prime, for 1 month, you have pairing extension. And then guess what? You'll be making 7,000 naira matching bonus for that 1 month. If you have a direct become a prime. Now, guess what? For global ambassador prime, you have 3 months of 7,000 naira matching bonus. So from 6.5, that's for those of us who have exhausted our 7,000 naira matching bonus, it will go back to 7,000 naira. If one of your directs, I keep saying direct, 4,500 referral bonus, you are giving it out. Stop giving it out. Now, guess what? There's something also coming in, although it's not yet in Nigeria, but something is coming in. If you look at your dashboard, if you look at your genealogy, I'm going to go to Mr. Davison's genealogy. You see that every single month that you become a prime or you achieve the prime status, they tick it for you. So for some of you, you see that January bad, February bad, March bad, April bad, June bad, July bad. You are looking, how do I make this good? Just become a prime. Every single month that you are a prime, it will be ticked good for you. Every single month that you're a prime, it's going to be ticked good. You see the tick there. So you see that Mr. Davison has been a prime from March till now. That means he has been monitoring his prime position. So you monitor your prime position. You check, okay, what's happening in my business? Is Mr. So and so doing? Is this person doing? How are they going? How are they faring? So you monitor the prime position so that every single month you achieve that prime position. Guess what? This thing is ticking. It's not for fancy. In some of the countries, like in Kenya, in Ghana, and some other countries, something is going on right now. It's called the PGI. That's the prime position. That's a Prime Global Initiative. Prime Global Initiative. Let's talk about that. Now, for primes, if you have been a prime for 3 consecutive months, what will happen is that you can now convert some of your GCs to gadgets. But this is not yet, it has not started happening. There's going to be an announcement for this to start in Nigeria, but it has not started happening for. But when they make the announcement and then they say, okay, there's Prime Global, Prime GC Innovation, that's the Prime GC Innovation. Once it starts, that's not when you are going to become a prime. That's not when you are going to achieve your 3 months consecutively. So that's for people that have been primed for at least 3 months consecutively. So once they make the announcement, you have to already be a prime for at least 3 months consecutively. That's why that is ticking on your DTC. So you can see that Mr. Davidson has achieved it for 6 months consecutively. So he's qualified. So once the announcement is made, everybody who has been a prime for at least 3 months consecutively, you can go and convert your GCs. You see these GCs that's written 30 here. Instead of waiting till when there's a travel, you can convert your GCs to cell phones. You can convert your GCs to mobile phones. You can convert your GCs to other gadgets and laptops and all that. Yes, I watched the one for Kenya, the one that happened in Kenya. I watched that. Now you can convert your GCs to gadgets. There will be trips, all expense paid trips for people that have been primed for 3 months consecutively. There'll be all expense paid trips. So you see gadgets, laptop, motorcycles, all expense paid trips. Very soon it's coming to Nigeria. So you have to ensure that at least for 3 months consecutively, you maintain your prime status. Maintain your prime status. That is one of the benefits of being a prime. Okay, so this is 8:49. We are nearing the end of this training. Powerful training so far. Powerful training so far. Let's go back to my slide very quickly so that we can wrap up. Now, our company has a lot of policies. We're going to talk about that as we round up. I'm happy we were able to do this in 2 hours. As we round up, our company has so many policies. We are in partnership with Alliance in Motion Global, which is empowered consumerism currently. Now, you have to be loyal to your company. A company that can pay you over 105 million every month, you have to be loyal. What are you looking for in other places? Be focused. Stay focused to one company. Protect your company's reputation. Don't talk bad about your company. Don't resell your account. Don't resell your account. Change of names are a very rigorous process. So make sure that your names are very good. Now, change of sponsorship is not possible. You cannot change your sponsorship. Transferring to another group is not allowed. If you're having troubles in your team, work it out. There's nobody that ever says, okay, I hate my father, I'm going to get a new father. Oh, I don't like my mom. So let me leave this. I don't like my brother. Let me go and get a new brother. You don't do that. Your family is your family. So there's no transferring to another group. There's no change of sponsorship. Work it out. We are in a people business. Work out every single difficulties you have with your upline. If you can't work it out with your upline, reach out to your leaders that are above that particular upline. Don't leave your account without activity for about a year. Don't leave your account without activities. That's dormant account. You will not be able to encash without filling a few forms. So always make sure that your account is busy. Now, no tolerance of fraudulent activities. We don't tolerate fraudulent activities. Honesty in all your dealings. Honesty among fellow members. Selling of products. Yes, products are for sale, but we have our reservation. C21FG. Products are transferred in between people. Products are also transferred when you are doing your maintenance and all that. So we don't go about hawking or selling products like other groups do. Now, advertising or using of trademarks, there are a lot of you need to take permission before you use the Alliance in Motion trademark. You can use C21FG, but you have to inform your leader. You can use La Buena Vida at your free will because it's just a campaign. La Buena Vida campaign, you can use La Buena Vida as a free will, but in order for you to use C21FG or Alliance in Motion or Empowered Consumerism, you need to take permission from your leaders. Yes. Let's keep going. Okay, so I think that is where we wrap up the session. Woo! Powerful session so far. If you've gotten value from this session, just type 5 on the comment section. If you've gotten value from this training, type 5 on the comment section. Wow, an exciting training. I love it. Powerful. I see so many 5. High five. That's it. Woo! Yeah, I see 5s. Amazing. Some of you, your eyes have been open to don't give anybody your mentor. Powerful. I like that. Okay, now this is the point for questions. You have questions. This is the point. Let's take, I think we'll take 3 questions, just 3 questions. First 3 questions. So we can go and have our, for those of you who are supposed to be sleeping, time to sleep. For those of you who are supposed to be sending messages and booking for tomorrow, you know that there's no light out till it's 12 p.m. No light out. For those booking till 12, no lights out till 12 p.m. For those of you sleeping, go to sleep and let us book. Okay, Why is it that the available balance is more than the amount in the encashment area? Okay, J, for J, it means that you have multiple accounts. If you have multiple accounts, the available balance is always larger. Let me see if I can read that again. Why is it that the available balance is more than the amount in the encashment area? Of course, it means that you have multiple accounts, and some of those balances are in order of your connected accounts. Every single encashment is connected to one account only. So for you to go to the next account, let me use Mr. Davison, because I think Mr. Davison has multiple accounts. Let's see. Mr. Davison, back to your genealogy. We love your genealogy, so let's use it. Now from Mr. Davison's genealogy, let's see. I think he has multiple accounts. Yeah. Now, yes, he has multiple accounts. So in order for you to encash this account, you just click encash. Once you come into your DTC, you are at a default first account. You are in your first account, your very first account. So if you click this back arrow and forward arrow, you see back arrow and forward arrow. It means that you have money on other accounts. You see, Mr. Davison has money on this other account. Now, if I go to encashment, because I am by default in the first account, what I will see on that encashment is only what is in the first account. And guess what? If I want to encash from the next account, I have to click that account. You're just in one account in view now. Click that account. Once you click it, it will open that particular account. So now you can encash. Now, for every single one of your accounts, if you have money on your accounts, if you go to the available area of that particular account, you can encash that one. I hope it's understood. I hope you understand that. If you want to encash your account, go to that particular area and click that account. You people should stop disturbing Mr. Davison. Stop disturbing him. Okay, so I'm going to take another question. I'm going to take one other question. That's the second question. Can I maintain for a year? Chinemerim says. Now, you can maintain for maximum 1 month. 1 month is the maximum you can maintain. You cannot maintain for more than 1 month. Guess what? You can actually buy products for 3 months consecutively and keep in your DTC, in your structure. You can keep 3 months worth of products in your, if you go to your DTC, you see there's an area called the e-store. You can actually accumulate products in your e-store, but you cannot accumulate more than 3 months worth of products in your e-store. Chinemerim, you're asking if you can maintain for a year. So at every single month, you just go to your e-store. Your upline will be able to, I will not be able to take that training here today because I'm completing this one. That will be for another training, how to post products from your e-store. Now, once you make payments, the products will come to your e-store. You can only post products worth the maintenance of 1 month from your e-store. You cannot maintain for 2 months or 3 months. You can have the accumulated products for 3 months in your e-store, but you post one by one. So you post 1 month's maintenance, and then the next month you can post another month's maintenance, and then the next month you can post another month's maintenance. Do not accumulate products in your e-store for more than 3 months. It will expire, it will just disappear, it will vanish, and you cannot use it. So do not accumulate products. Once you make payments for products, those products you paid for must be posted out of your DTC within 3 months. So yes, you can accumulate products for 3 months, but you can post 1 month at a time. 1 month maintenance at a time. Chinemerim, I hope your question is understood. Boss, how do I maintain prime position? The Amazon Queen, you're asking. Just follow the 3 steps of maintaining your prime. It's on your dashboard, the 3 steps, follow that. I'm not going to take that as my third question. Mr. Davison says his giving of his sponsorship have stopped. I hope all his downlines are hearing. So just submit more lists and follow the other ways to prospect, and then you'll be fine. You'll be able to have all the prospects, all the listing that you want. How long does reorder take to have? Just if you make your payments within, it depends on the state where you are. If you're in Port Harcourt, if you're in Lagos, if you are in Uyo, you'll be able to get your products almost immediately because you have RCs, you have product offices there. But for places like Enugu, places like Calabar, yes, I think, yeah. Places like Calabar, places like Enugu, places like Bayelsa, you cannot get the product instantly because you don't have a product office in your state. So Bayelsa, you are getting from Port Harcourt, Lagos, okay, not Lagos, Ogun State and environs, they are getting from Lagos. And then Uyo covers Calabar and other places. So if you have a product office in your state, you can get your product almost immediately. That's probably within the next 2 days, depending on how long it takes to confirm your payment. But you know, for other people, you have to wait till the products are shipped to your location. Now, let me take one final question. Because it's almost 9. Powerful training. I'm exhausted. Now, what can someone do to retain a steady? You are re-asking the same question. Follow our excellency favor. Just follow the 3 steps to maintain your prime. It's always on your dashboard. Once you open your dashboard, you see the 3 steps to maintain your prime. Let me take one final question. Follow Deborah, just follow the 3 steps on your dashboard. You see it there. First of all, do your maintenance. Secondly, 2 people, one on your left, one on your right, should do their maintenance. Then thirdly, check whether the points difference between the 2 people is not less than 10%. Just check whether it's not less than 10%. Make sure it's not less than 10%. So those are the 3 checks. Once you have these 3 checks, you are a prime. You become a prime. SK, what if your account is blocked and you decided to change bank number? How can you change it on your DTC? Ouch. Bank number. It's easier for you to go to the bank and open it. You cannot change your bank number, SK. Your account is blocked. Why is your account blocked? You need to talk to your upline, SK. If your account is blocked, just talk to your upline. Okay, you mean your bank account. If your bank account is blocked, then you can write to the company through your upline. Write to your company through your upline. SK, write to the company through your upline. I think there's a process for that. Write to the company through your upline. They will write to the bank and then some modalities will be worked out. I think I'm taking so much questions. I said 4, but these questions are making sense. When will you please repeat this training? Very, very, I think our G leader will tell us better. Think our G leader. What if by mistake your sponsorship is given out? How can it be corrected? Cannot. Impossible. Chimax says, what if your sponsorship is given out? You wanted to collect the referral bonus, but by mistake it was given to someone else. It cannot be corrected. Money has been paid. You see, our payments are instant. So it means that the person that the referral bonus was given to has cashed out already. So it cannot be reversed. Sponsorship cannot be reversed. I said that previously. Sponsorship cannot be reversed. Can you do a triple maintenance in 3 or 7 accounts? I did not mention this. Kennedy. Now, if you have 1 account, you are doing single maintenance is for your 1 account. If you have 3 accounts, that's multiple accounts, your maintenance covers all your accounts. 1 maintenance, you don't need to do maintenance in different accounts. You don't need to do that. 1 maintenance cover all your 3 accounts or all your 7 accounts or all your 15 accounts. So therefore, if you have 1 account, triple maintenance is 37,500. Guess what? If you have 15 accounts, triple maintenance is still 37,500. That's the beauty of having multiple accounts. I love 15 accounts. It just gives you maximum advantage. Maximum advantage. So you don't need to do single maintenance. Triple maintenance is the same for whether you are doing 1 account or 15 accounts. Whether you are doing 1 account, single maintenance is the same. Whether you are doing 15 accounts, single maintenance is the same. And if you ask me, boss, should I increase my accounts first or should I do my maintenance first? Maintenance is a culture. Increasing your account means you want to earn more. Yes, it's good. You can increase your account over the period of 6 months. You can increase your account over the period of, and for those of you who want to be in Egypt you want to be in Egypt by November, make sure your accounts are increased. 15, minimum 15. Make sure your accounts are increased. If you want to be in Egypt by December, by November 15th, make sure your accounts are increased. Now, guess what? Maintenance is a culture. Make sure you are maintaining your account, because if you're not maintaining your account, you are losing money. But you can spend the next 6 months increasing your account. You can spend the next 3 months increasing your account. But maintenance is every month. And the earnings that come from maintenance is also every month. So you don't want to be missing that. If you have 1 account, start your maintenance. If you have 3 accounts, start your maintenance. If you have 7, start. If you have 15, start your maintenance. Don't wait till your accounts are all fully done before you start. Start from single maintenance, 12,500, 5 pieces of C247. Start from there. Start from there. Okay, one final question. Okay, she saw the total funds in all the account. Okay. Can I do triple? Okay, let's do that. One final question. We love you, Mr. Davison. I mean, stay away. Stay away from him. What's the benefit of those points accumulating from left and right? Euphemia is asking. The benefit of the points accumulating from left and right means that you will quickly become an executive, quickly, with minimum effort. As your people are doing, not just you, as your people are doing, when I became a gold executive prime, gold executive means that you have cleared 100 points. When I became a gold executive prime, I had only done about 12 points, only 12 points. So as the points are accumulating from my downlines, it's also accumulating to me. That is why you need to start. When you start, you now have the courage to tell your people to do, because you are also doing. I don't think it would be wise, or I don't even think it would be good that you are telling them to do something that you know you are not doing. They will not follow you. People always follow what they see you doing. They don't follow what you say, they follow what you do. Much more importantly. So do your maintenance first, and then get the people below, left and right, to do theirs, so you can achieve your prime position. And always balance it. Make sure that the difference is not less than 10%, meaning that what's coming from the left versus what's coming from the right, the difference is not less than 10%. Because if it's less than, it will be reading bad there. You cannot achieve your prime position if it's reading bad there. Okay, I think we have so many other questions, but I think that's where we will stop for today. How do I do my maintenance? Ofoka Grace ask, how do I do my maintenance? Very simple. Sit with your upline and then get basics of what you need to do. But from here, minimum maintenance is 12,500. Make that payment to the company's account, send the proof of payment to your upline leader. Make 12,500 payments to the company's account, send that payment to your upline leader. That 12,500 is for 5 pieces of C247. That's minimum maintenance. Minimum maintenance, 5 pieces of C247. Minimum maintenance. Once you do that, it's covered. You are covered for the month. Once you do that, that's minimum maintenance. So Foka Grace. Once you do that, you are covered for the month. Yes, I like that question. That's why I couldn't overlook it. Recorded copy of this meeting. Yes, the meeting was recorded. You can get it from Architect Moses, our G leader. I have 13 accounts open to have 15. Can I maintain the accounts? Mr. Godfrey, yes. Start immediately. Start immediately. Yes, you must lead by example, of course, Mr. Davison. Yes, you have to lead by example. Thanks so much, Mr. King. Yeah, you're welcome. The training copy, oh, please. Okay, fantastic. Okay, we have come to the end of this training. Mr. Davison, thank you so much for your DTC. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed your DTC so much. Thank you so much. Not everybody will be so comfortable having us see their internal structure, the structure of their DTC. But thank you so much, Mr. Davison. Yes, a warm thank you to Mr. Davison for his DTC. Say thank you to Mr. Davison. Very good, very good. I like this family. So thank you, Mr. Davison, for allowing us peruse your DTC. We appreciate it so much. Now, let's see if I can hand over to Akmo or Onu Solomon. Onu Solomon, Boss Solomon, can you hear me? Boss Solomon, can you hear me? Hello, boss. Hello, Boss Solomon. Okay, I just want to quickly hand over. Okay, very good. I'll just bring your audio up a little bit. Hello, boss. Hello, boss.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, very good. Very clear. Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, no, while I don't know. Boss is supposed to still be in the meeting, but I don't know if maybe his network is not very good right now. All right, but thank you so much, Boss Philip. Thank you so much, Philip King, for sharing your heart with us on how to totally understand our DTC. Even me, myself, there were things you broke down that I had to take note of myself. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Philip King. All right, everybody. I'm super excited. I don't know if Boss is still coming up, but I don't think he mentioned some things about his network. But notwithstanding, we're super excited. Thank you so much, Mr. King. Can we appreciate King Philip? Can we appreciate him? Can we show him so much love? Can we appreciate him for this? Tell him thank you. Tell him thank you. Tell him thank you. Tell thank you to Boss Philip. Let's appreciate Boss Philip. Let's appreciate Boss Philip. Yes, it's amazing. We're excited about this. We're super excited. Thank you so much for exposing our minds to the gold mine inside our username and password. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's have a beautiful night, everyone. Let's maximize our DTCs. If you have not done your maintenance for the month, we have 1 week to the end of the month. Go and unlock your DTC. Single maintenance is 12,500. Triple maintenance is 37,500, and you're done for the month. And you don't miss the money of every month. All right, guys, never lose. Don't send your money back to the Philippines. Please don't send money back to Philippines. Eat the money in Nigeria. All right, how do you eat it? Do your maintenance and you do that. So well done to those who have done their maintenance for the month. Well done. Contact your leader if you're still confused about how to do maintenance and the benefit of maintenance. If you need more clarity, contact your leaders. Do it. It's a win-win for you. All right, let's have a beautiful night, everybody. Let's have a beautiful night. God bless us. Go for your cell meetings tomorrow morning. And let's remember to join the Millionaire School, the starting Millionaire School tomorrow by 8 p.m. Make sure everyone is connected and connect on time. God bless us. Have a beautiful night, everybody.